In this video, we're going to take a look at the Create Shapes tool, and that's found here on the left-hand toolbar, and it says Create Ellipse. Now, if I click and hold, notice before I do that, this tool has a small black triangle in the lower right-hand corner, and that says to us that there are more options in this tool group. And to see them all, I simply click and hold, and a little toolbar flies open. And it shows us that we've got Create Ellipse, Create Pie Shape, Create Rectangle, Create Trapezoid, Create Polygon, and Create Star Shape. And so if I just start with the simple Create Ellipse shape, now my tool is ready to go. And you can see that my cursor has become a small, I guess, triangle with a little shape symbol beside it. And it just lets you know that you've turned on this tool. Now, to use it, I simply click and drag to create my shape. When I let go, it's created, and I can keep creating ellipses, and I can create them in any size by how far I drag away, and in any proportion, I guess, or shape by specifically where I drag my mouse to. And when I let go, it creates that shape. Now, you can use some keys on your keyboard to help with aligning shapes. So for example, if I still have my ellipse tool. If I hold down the control key on my keyboard, and wherever I place my first point will become a radius. And if I click and drag, notice that I now have, right from where I clicked, rays around a circle, and I can use them to snap my ellipse shape to be specifically, at a different degrees. And so they go, sort of 20 degrees at a time. And so by using this particular ray, I can create a perfect circle every time. Another option would be to use the Alt key. And so if I hold down Alt, and maybe you get closer to do this, when I hold down Alt and click, you'll see that it'll start with my grid and it'll snap to my grid line. So again, I can make a square or an oval based upon the lines of the grid of my software. So that's using Control and Alt. Another one you can use is the Shift key. Now, with the circle tool, notice if I hold, I won't use Shift, so I'm just going to click and drag, and my circle starts from the top left and drags down. Now, if I hold Shift key and drag, my circle will start from the center of the circle and get larger from the center of the circle. And again, I can make it, any shape of an ellipse, but the point was it started at the center instead of the top left. And so that's by using the Shift key. Yeah, and now there's all of the other choices. So that was Create Ellipse. We've got whatever you want to try, Create Trapezoid. They're all going to work very similarly in that you simply choose the tool and then left click and drag to create the size, proportions, and location of that shape. And again, if you want to use your control key, then you get the rays of a radius to help you set the shape at a specific proportions, or Alt to use your grid to create it, and or Shift to use the center of your shape to create it. So that's creating it, and it's really the same whether you choose the polygon or the star shape or the circle shape. Whenever you're creating shapes, you simply choose the tool, left click and drag to create it, and if you want to use your control key or your Alt key to help with creating the shape.